Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video, we are looking at the MLB Prizepicks plays for Thursday, July the 27th. I have a pretty short baseball slate today, so hopefully you're getting in some PGA action. But we got some props I'm going to share with you guys, so let's get started. As always, if you enjoyed the videos, please hit the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Check out some other links in the description. If you're going to follow on Twitter, it's at the DFS process. First props we're looking at are some strikeout props. We're going to go with Shohei Otani, just 7.5 Ks against the Tigers. It's a really good spot. Tigers are in the top half in baseball in striking out, the top 13 or 14. Otani's been rumored to be on the trade block, but the Angels might not be looking to move him after all. We'll see. But either way, he's going to want to show out if there is a chance that he does get moved to a contender or somebody that could make a real push and win the World Series. So I expect him to pitch really well today. Matchup is really good. Tigers, he can strike out 10. Wouldn't be surprised. Second strikeout prop I'm looking at is Justin Steele. His number's at just 5.5. Last two starts against the Cardinals this year, he's put up 9 Ks and 8 strikeouts. He's had a lot of success against this team. Most recently, just pitched against him and put up 9. So I think he's going to another spot where he's probably going to give you at least 6. If not, continue looking at 8+ strikeouts against the Cardinals. He's pitched really well against them in his career, especially this year, where he's already faced them 3 times. His ERA is below 3. Third strikeout prop is Cody Senga. He's going up against the Nats, who are good at not striking out much, but Senga has been, except for the last game against the Red Sox, he's been really racking up the Ks recently. He hasn't faced them since early on in the season, but he did give you 7 Ks against the Nats in that start. And he's just really talented. He doesn't get into too much trouble. The Nats have been swinging the bats a little bit better, but that's not something that's going to last too long. You don't expect them to stay hot like they have been for a long time. They got off to a good start this year, then they fell off, and they had a little bit of a surge recently, but I think it's time that they go back down to earth. The fourth K prop I'm looking at is Tanner Beebe's going up against the White Sox, another team that strikes out a lot. They are top 13 in baseball in Ks. And if you have a pitcher that's on, you're going to be looking at potentially double-digit strikeouts for top pitchers going up against the White Sox. And maybe BB might not be able to get you 10, but he has gotten close recently, 8, 9 against the Phillies and the Cubs. And it is a good spot against the White Sox. A lot of righties in this lineup. So those are the 4 pitching props. I'm making this a 6 pick because there are a couple hitting fantasy props I'm looking to. The first one is a guy that's could be moved before end of the month in a couple days. That's Cody Bellinger. His number's at 7.5. He's going up against Miles Mikolas, so nice lefty-righty matchup here. He's been on an absolute tear. Definitely one of the leading contenders for comeback player of the year in the National League with how well he's played and just is tearing the cover off the ball. So 7.5, a spot where Mikolas not much of a strikeout pitcher. Probably going to put the ball in play, and the way the Bellinger's been swinging, there's a good chance he's hitting for extra bases. And then the final prop is going to be Pete Alonso. He's going up against Josiah Gray, a pitcher that also struggles with the strikeouts, gives up home runs, gives up power. Fantasy number at just 7 is really low for Pete Alonso. He's having a down year, but recently he's picked it up. A couple home runs against the Yankees a few days ago. A couple double-digit fantasy scores in the previous series against the Red Sox. So definitely a streaky player, but he's starting to turn it around. So that would be my final prop I'm looking to. And then I don't even mind, even though I'm taking BB, but Robert and Jimenez both at 7 and 6.5. Those look pretty good as well. So those are my 6 fantasy props I'm looking at today for Prizepicks. We're looking at Otani over 7.5 strikeouts, Steele over 5.5 Ks, Senga over 5.5 strikeouts, BB over 6 Ks, Bellinger over 7.5 fantasy, and Alonso over 7 fantasy. Best of luck. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will catch you all next time.